Third tips. What's the third tips? I think I chose the wrong sweater. I can't speak English today because I have a cold. Listen to my voice, it's just what? Hi, I'm Giulia, and today's video is gonna be 5 tips for new exchange students. I wanted to do this video because I feel like future exchange students, when they're trying to find what am I gonna do in this new country, they're trying to find how they should act and do stuff, right? So I decided to talk about it and say, in my opinion, what we should do as exchange student and what we shouldn't do. I've been here as an exchange student for more than 8 months. It's almost 8 months and a half already, and I'm gonna leave in like less than a month and a half. It's like... So, first tip. Don't worry about your language. Like, if you're not too good at English, or if you're not good at all, and you can just say, how are you, hi, thank you, and sorry, my name is, don't worry about it, because why would anyone go to an exchange year where you have to speak English if you already know English? Don't worry about that. You're gonna be fine, because as soon as you start making friends and stuff, you're gonna talk a lot of English and you're just gonna get used to it and you will start to speak fluently English, or a little bit more fluent. Second tip, don't use your phone. I mean, yeah, you can use your phone, of course, but if you're, for example, in class or in the corridor at school, or you're with your friends, or especially these first days, don't use your phone. Like, don't stay like this all the time, because it's rude. Like, just imagine, for example, first day orientation, all the exchange students all in the same room, nobody knows anybody. If everybody used their phone, we wouldn't be able to make friends, because when you use your phone, you're just concentrated there and you look like you don't want to have friends, right? So nobody would ever go like to someone and be like, hey, can I distract you from your phone things? Like, nobody would ever do that. So you have to be the first not to use the phone and try to talk to other people. Third tips, hang out. Don't stay too much time in your room. The first days is gonna be kind of difficult because you don't know anybody, and even in the house there's like this discomfort. You don't know really well the family, they don't know you, so you just keep staying in your room and use your phone and talk to your friends back in your country. So that's something you shouldn't do. Because how can you make yourself more comfortable in a home if you don't get out of your room, right? So what I suggest is to hang out with a lot of people. What I suggest is to hang out with a lot of people, especially other exchange students, because you're in the same exact situation. Most of the time, the first week, you also miss home because you're like in a weird new environment and you don't know anybody, and you're like, oh my god, what do I do? And the only people who could actually help you is another exchange student, because they're in the same exact situation and they feel the same way and they want to make friends and they don't want to be lonely and all of that stuff. So my best suggestion ever is just go to another exchange student and talk to them. And just be like, I don't know, wanna hang out? Even if you're in a place where there's nothing to do, and I am in one, you could still do something. Like, we have the mall. You could just go to the mall and whatever. You can have lunch with people. I don't know, just go out of school and go to Subway, I don't know, or you can just buy something in the cafeteria. You could do literally whatever, even if you don't have a lot of places to go in your town. Fourth tip, don't speak your own language too much. Like, for example, I'm from Italy and I don't speak Italian too often, and especially even if you have other exchange students from your same country, don't speak Italian to them, because it's just gonna keep you from learning more English and learn more stuff in the language that you should actually speak in the environment you're in. Also, if you're in public places and you have this friend from your same nationality and you speak your language instead of like the language that everybody else speaks, it's gonna be kind of mean and rude. Because just imagine, you're in this situation, you're hanging out with a lot of friends, and these two friends randomly start talking, I don't know, Arabic. And you're like, yeah, sure, got it. Completely agree, that's my perfect opinion. Like, nobody likes to hear something that they don't understand, because the first thing that you think about when you hear somebody speaking a language that you don't know is like they're talking shit about you or something like that. So just don't do it. And fifth and last tip, don't Skype too much, but don't Skype too less with your family back in Italy and your friends. I know from my own experience that at the beginning it's so hard and you feel like you want to talk to them every day, but every day is literally too much, because you don't get used to this place. You can't call this place when you're new and home if you're still connected to the other place. Like, you can't be in two places at the same time, right? So you can't call, I don't know, your mom every day and tell her what is happening every day and at the same time live here, because it's not something that you can actually do, like, physically. And emotionally it's gonna mess you up like a lot, because more you concentrate on your place back in Italy or in whatever country you're from, you're just gonna miss more home, because you're in a place where you don't connect right now because you're connecting to the other place. So you just have to get used to that a little the first time, but at least I Skype my mom once a month, but we usually text as soon as I get home or I can, because my mom is just the best mom ever, so I just need to talk to her. Like, we just send our pictures, like she sends me a picture of my dog back in Italy, my dad, just funny picture, or we just talk about random stuff that happens. And that's something that I found really helpful, because it just it connects me to home but not too much, so I can still live here but I'm not stuck in Italy. And if I don't want to talk about it, or if I'm hanging out with my friends, I don't talk with my mom, because it's just it's rude for my friends and it just keeps me from making experience here. So it's important that you say to your family or friends or whatever, okay, I'm here, we're gonna text. We sure can text or Skype whenever we want, but don't do it too much, because I'm still here and I need to experience this thing, and this other thing, this texting and their Skyping, will keep me from doing that. For this video, it's all. This was the list of 5 things to do or not to do in an exchange year. I hope you like it. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I have 3 main topics in my channel. I have my exchange year, where I talk about my experience here, tips for new exchange students, school, all that stuff. I have my LGBT topics, where I talk about all the stuff that you can actually think about in the LGBT community. And the third thing is short films. I love making short films, and I'm actually thinking about a short film that I'm gonna probably post in 2 weeks maximum, and that's gonna be super fun. And this summer I'm thinking about making a movie. So that's all. See you guys.